He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has a tea and the color of the day, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Eboni Williams, attorney Eboni Williams, no, she's from one of the Real Houses of New Jersey, Real Housewives, I think it was New Jersey, one of those shows she was on, honey. She had a sit-down talk the other day, y'all, with Iyanla Vanzant, honey. And people are trying to eat Eboni's lunch, which I don't know why, because Iyanla, honey, asked her a question that some people say, girl, why would you ask this girl this question like that, honey? And it's very interesting, but here's how it went down.
I do want you to speak, Iyanla, to how women need to, position ourselves so that we can be in our divinity, so we can have our crowns right, how we can create and not build, when some of us, quite frankly, feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all, they are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
if he owns the bus? If he owns it. If he owns the bus.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
And Iyanla told Eboni that was a problem, honey, because she asked the question, would she date a bus driver? And like she said, if he owned the bus. And, you know, a lot of people just trying to eat this girl lunch, but, honey, first of all, they have to realize Eboni, honey, is an attorney, like they're saying, honey. They say, first of all, a bus driver probably wouldn't even be nowhere near her, maybe a pilot or some of that sort, but not a bus driver. But she did say if he owned the bus. So people saying, why are you saying if he owned the bus? You don't like bus drivers or you don't date men like that and stuff? But that's just her thing, honey. Like they said, if this man is not in her economic future or whatever, why should she date a bus driver? Okay? And then they went on to ask her and tell her that, you know, well, Eboni, honey, you was married to a white man before and you didn't stay with him or whatever, but that had nothing to do with her being a bus driver. Dating a bus driver. So people said because the standards and requisites, y'all, she said, I am not talking about him laying on the sofa playing video games all day, but the standards and the criteria that we use to measure men is all for who we are as women and who they are in the society. That's what Ms. Vanzant said. Now, she said, would I date a bus driver if he loved driving the bus? She said, if he was a man of integrity, if he was good to his mama, if he treated her well, she said she would date a bus driver. But we think that it's another human being's responsibility to give us what we need instead of us building together. And Vanzant went on to say, honey, that, you know, women were being trained. Now, this is the thing, Rick. Now, some men agreeing with this, but a lot of people saying no. She said that women are being trained to be men in skirts. And, honey,
what you mean?
And, you know, that they could build with a bus driver, what have you. But she said she'd have a little stash of money on the side and her prenup, and she could build with a bus driver. But they're saying also what really hurts the black woman, black women, honey, they were raised that, oh, good, you need to just date this man, boo, whatever. But white people, allegedly, and, you know, raise their daughters to go out and date men, honey, with money and help build together. But a black woman is they just date whoever, girl. If you love him, just date him, honey. If he beat you and cheat on you all the day, you know, but you say, I still love him.
No, they didn't say all that now.
Well, they said, honey, yes. So, but
she did have a conversation talking about why is it that black women have to always be conditioned to settle for whatever. Now, this is just my thing. If a man work hard and make an honest living and can come home and cut the grass and do everything a man's supposed to do and pay whatever bill that he can afford to pay and love you the right way and love you like you deserve to be loved unconditionally, you know, and that's real love. But I mean, you get a man of status or whatever, and he got make all this money, and he got to fly all over the place because he's a pilot or whatever. He really don't have time and ain't at home. But just imagine having somebody that come home every day at 5:30, you know, and can love you the right way and massage your back and cuddle and watch TV with you. But a lot of men that make money, they got crazy busy schedule. I don't know. That just,
a lot of men that make money got crazy busy schedule, but honey, for the most part, he sure ain't looking at no black woman. Black women don't get those men. Hell, they don't get those men that make all this money. Hell, you could be a hamburger flipper and you get to be a billionaire. His name is Tiger Woods.
Flipper.
Yeah, you know, or you could be a nanny, and her name is Elin Woods. She was married to Tiger Woods, a billionaire now. But black women don't have that same luxury.
I think that what people need to understand is what her answer. It felt like
she defaulted by saying money and status is more important than being in a loving relationship. You know, she didn't even mention how that man would make her feel, how nurturing that he would be. I want people, I've been married for 13 years. We celebrate our 13-year wedding anniversary in a couple of weeks. And when you're with the right person, they make you better. They make you better over time.
Say that again, Maria.
When you are with the right person, they make you better over time. I'm better than who I was 13 years ago. Brat is better. Special K is better. Rock T is. We are better people because of our spouses.
Message.
Wow.
Well,
In multiple areas of our lives. And if you are tired of attracting and you feel like there's no good men out there, look at yourself. Why are you attracting
well, you
people
get with
that you don't like?
You get with a person like Ebony. She's an attorney. She get with a doggone man that's making less money than her. He's gonna try to break her down. He's gonna break her down. He's gonna cheat on her.
Or is she gonna be condescending to him and treat him like he ain't nothing because of what he bring home and what he deposit in the bank every week? Because
or could she be the mate that makes him better? Can she make him better?
Well,
exactly.
You could be better
because I've been in relationships like that with where homegirl made a whole lot of money, but hell, she came home with that condescending tone and talking crazy to him like, hey, we ain't in no courtroom, don't talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? I understand. You working the law or whatever, but hey, come in here. We a couple. Don't come with that energy right there. Because I'm a loving man, you know what I'm saying? Food is on the table. You got home, I didn't cook. Over there, I'm talking about greens, macaroni and cheese, oxtails, cornbread, a glass of wine, cheese and crackers, whatever you want. So I'm just, I don't know. That's a whole conversation that we got to break down.
Yeah. The little sweetheart here, y'all got me confused. On the high end, on the low end, sweetheart, on the salmon pink child. But because this is a story, so this could go longer. But anyway, we're going to let that go. All right, that's it.